Well, for several decades, the king of coins has been doing things in the world of coin collecting that no one else in the world does. Mike Mizak, you do this once a year and once a year only.
Yes.
This is actually the lowest edition that I can ever remember you doing
Same
in history.
Here, it's been, look, my memory doesn't stretch back quite as far as it used to. So it might have been 20 years ago, but I don't think so. I don't recall the same as you.
Because I've known Mike for over 2 decades. I don't recall this ever being possible. Let's just start with your extras. Do you know your extras pretty much pay for the purchase? Because before Mike even gets into details on this one-of-a-kind, well, first day of issue, once a year only, presentation box, and then not 1, not 2, not 3, count them, 4 grading certificates. Normally, those are like $35, but if we're gonna err on the side of caution, what, 20? Okay,
yeah, 20, yeah.
Okay.
But that doesn't count the fact that, you know, they're shipping and handling there and back, and insurance, and all the other things that you put together. I've heard people throw out figures like $60, $70 to grade a single coin.
Right.
We can give you 4 free coin certifications when you buy this.
Okay, so any coin, you got it in your pocket, you got it from grandpa, you got it from grandma, you're just wondering. So 4 of those, that's an $80 value. The presentation box, like another $25, $26, right? You're at almost the price of admission, and that's before we even talk about the coin. Mike Mizak, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, this is the exciting thing about this. Every year, basically New Year's Eve or close to New Year's Eve, we give you the opportunity to buy the new coin, the 2023 going forward. This is 2023. We started it in the 2000s, early 2000s, a long time ago, is what we had with this. And so this is the new thing. Now, if you know, this is the Eagle in flight. So this is only the 2nd full year of the new Eagle that we've had with this. So it is the 2023. And if you notice, only 9,770 pieces for worldwide distribution with the 4 free coin gradings. Now, here's the thing. If there's any of these left over, which I don't anticipate there.
To my knowledge, has never happened.
There's never any left over.
No.
The grading certificate would go away.
Right.
It'd be $159.95. So, I mean, you know, you get all of that value, so you get the great discount, in essence, at $124.95, and the 4 coin gradings. The Red Oak presentation box, you and I were talking before the show. This thing right here, trying to get Red Oak presentation boxes. I remember we used to sell these for like $24.95.
Yep.
I think, what are they, $29.95, $39.95? It's ridiculous trying to get these boxes, and it is absolutely stunning. As a matter of fact, let me put the coin, the
Which
coin
I just
there.
want to be clear. I know Mike was talking about this. That is the presentation box that you get as part of this offer. Because I do a lot of different shows. First of all, there's no back order, there's no wait list, there's, you know, no minting his own coins in his backyard. So that's one of the reasons when you shop at midnight. I'm playing the role of Suzanne Runyon tonight. She always says she loves to play, you know, to do the Today's Specials because she knows she has it. For the last, well, it's easily the last 2 or 3 years, I have never, ever, ever gotten to air your New Year's Today's Special. Ever. You know that, right? Because I usually work later in the night.
Well, that's right. We usually do the last presentation and it's gone.
And it's gone.
Like last year, wasn't it? We sold out at noon or something like that.
So I had to do a this day only.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't know that.
It's really true.
I always work with you on this day.
Of course you do.
But we've never launched on this day.
So I got to tell you, I'm excited about this. And here's the thing. All I can tell you is you need to do it now. Now realize, yes, you've got all day to shop. However, based on personal experience, I, as a host, as someone who's known Mike for over 2 decades, I always order at midnight. Last year, like I said, if past history is any example, it was gone by noon. That was a larger edition too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 12, 13, 14,000, something like that. And here's the thing. People said, so why is it a lesser edition?
Why is it a lesser edition?
Why did you make less if you always sell more? Great question. And the reason is the availability of the coin. So what has happened over the last almost 3 years now? The United States Mint has got significant supply issues. And it's not just supply, but it's also production. So what has happened is we have been in Silver Eagle deficit. In other words, the United States Mint has not been able to make enough Silver Eagles for years and years and years now. Well, just 2 days ago, we got the allocation for the year from the United States Mint, and it is frightening. It is absolutely frightening how few Silver Eagles there's going to be this year. I'm anticipating. Now, you go back to, 2010, the United States Mint made 50 million Silver Eagles because they make them to order.
Sure.
So there was none left over. People bought 50 million, 40 million, 30 million. This year, doing the math that they gave us, they're not even going to make 10 million Eagles. It's probably going to be the rarest silver. It's certainly the rarest of the new style, which is only 3 years. It's going to be the rarest Silver Eagle probably of, oh my goodness, I don't know, the rarest Silver Eagle in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Now, on top of the rarity, and that's the only reason, that's all we could get, we were allocated only 9,770 that we bought to make sure that we get 9,770 perfect 70s.
Perfect.
You know how many coins I had to buy? 50,000. So we had to buy 50,000 Silver Eagles to guarantee that we're there for first day of issue, because it has to be first allocation.
Right.
The other thing is the government's releasing them in about a week. The next release after that is usually 1 week after that. No. It's not going to be until they're going to release every other week. They've cut the allocation by 75%. By 75%, what people anticipated. It is absolutely stunning and stupefying how few Silver Eagles there's going to be this year. So just the 124.95 is special because I locked it in before silver went up 15%.
Can I just point something out, Mike?
Please
do you see that little counter? People always ask, is the counter real? It is not moving by 1 or 2. It's moving by dozens. And so when I tell you is, I know you like to watch. I know you like to listen. I know you like to record these shows. I know you shop whether Mike is here or not. Even though this is the launch, it is the first day of issue. It is perfect. It is perfection. The extras that he's including is pretty much at or close or near to the price of admission. And that's before we even start to talk about the coin. It is vitally important, yes, that you digest and get the information. He's not only king of coins, I call him the Andrew Lessman of numismatists. You haven't told Andrew that. But I'm just really going to recommend as strongly as I can. I apologize if that's rather bold. If you can select it tonight, I'm going to recommend that you do that, because I can tell you for a fact, every single year, I've known Mike for over 2 decades. I've known him well before even, either one of us was here at HSN. I personally, as a show host, because I'm normally here at night in the primetime hours, I personally have not gotten to air his New Year's special, today's special, which is once a year only, easily in the last 4, 5, 6, possibly even in the last decade. So you have to understand, if you shop now, we've got it. We're going to do 3 interest-free flex pays. We're going to give you a 30-day return policy. All of these things do not happen in the real world, by the way. Mike, let's continue to share some details about the coin, because if this is, let's say somebody is new and a novice and a newbie. Today is a historic day for us and for coin collecting at HSN, where a lot of new people put their toe in the water. So if they've never done it before, why now, why this, especially for this offer?
Well, to begin with, the American Silver Eagle is the most popularly collected silver coin in the world. And therein lies the problem, therein lies the opportunity, actually. Because everybody in the world, not just in the United States, but in the world, collects the American Silver Eagle. It is absolutely the bellwether coin. It is the coin that is the most collectible and desirable silver coin in the world today. The problem is, for years now, the United States government has not been able to produce enough coins. That has created a shortage of American Silver Eagles that has persisted for years and years. And this is the year, it's like the flight delays that we just saw.
You're right.
The system's going to crash at some point, and I think we're getting perilously close. It's gotten to the point where the United States Mint, usually at the same time here, we do the proof Silver Eagle.
I remember.
We don't even know when that's coming out.
Oh, are you really?
No, we don't have it today. I don't have it in January. We might not have it in February or March or April. We don't know. The government can't keep up with any of this stuff. And then on top of that, there's just a shortage of physical silver. So let me explain to you what I mean by that, physical silver. So when you look at, they need silver to make these coins, obviously. What has happened is silver has been artificially low in the marketplace because it's priced in dollars, very complicated. It's priced in dollars, the dollar is very strong, all of those types of things. The situation is this, is we are running and have been for almost 2 years now what is called silver deficit. In other words, we use more silver than is mined and refined in the world. And we are running a silver deficit worldwide, not just for Silver Eagles, that amounts to 20 million ounces a month. 20 million ounces a month in silver deficit is what we're doing. And that is creating problems for the mint. Look, the mint can make 100 million Silver Eagles. They can't get the silver to make 100 million Silver Eagles. And then the proof Silver Eagles, the Morgan and Peace Silver Eagles, all the stuff. Every single thing's on allocation. Silver Eagles, Gold Eagles, everything. They can't get the metal. Everybody wants the metal. Silver has gone up about 23% in the last 30 days.
Oh!
Has gone up 23% in the last 30 days. And what that does is as silver starts going up, you get more and more and more and more and more people desiring this, more and more and more people buying this. So that makes this at $124.95. First day of issue, 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. The fact that it's Mint State 70, perfect, is absolutely stunning in our exclusive flag core. So that just on a standalone $124.95 is spectacular. But then let's go back to the bonuses.
Yeah.
You get 4 free coin certifications. Now understand what a certification is. You have a team of numismatic experts that will examine your coin, assign it a grade, assign it authenticity. It'll be ultrasonically sealed into one of these holders, and we have valued that at $20. A more legitimate value, I think, a piece. So that's an $80 value. Now you're down to $44. That's why you see these ticking up 10, 15, 20. Those are dealers that are buying these because they're going to grade these coins anyway.
You bet.
They're going to grade these coins anyway. Then add in the red oak presentation box, and I think, what do we value this at? $29.95,
right.
I think is what that is. So now you're looking at $110?
Yeah.
The 14 bucks that's left won't even cover the silver. It's 1 ounce of pure silver, and it's certified perfect, and it's individually numbered, and it's first day of issue, and it's 100% exclusive to us right here.
Again, I'm trying to remain calm about this whole thing, but you have to understand we are selling more than double per minute, more than double per minute what they anticipated for this launch. Once more, if you are putting your toe in the water, if you're discovering coin collecting, or maybe you've been curious, or maybe you've followed the markets, or you have to understand when Mike talks about that supreme deficit on just the commodity of silver, understand silver is used in more than just minting coins. It's in solar panels. It's in a lot of equipment. And,
I'll put it into very easy to understand terms. If you take all the gold that has ever been mined in the history of the world that you can physically put your hands on, it would fit in this studio. Okay, just would fit in this studio. If you take all of the silver that has ever been mined in the history of the world that you can put your hands on, it would also just fit in this studio. It's about equal. The amount of gold and the amount of silver that you can put your hands on are about equal. And people are like, wait a minute. So then why is silver 80 times less than gold? I don't know. I mean, they're about equal. Traditionally, the gold-silver ratio, the price to gold to the price to silver, is 30 to 1. If that was the case today at 30 to 1, silver would be $60 an ounce, okay? It's nowhere near $60 an ounce. And even then, there's not enough silver. Like I said, we're in silver deficit. We're running 20 million ounces a month short. They estimate that all known silver reserves, reserves that we know of today, will be completely mined by 2035.
You're kidding?
By 2035.
And it's 2023.
It's 2023. So in 12 years. Now they're likely to find some more silver, but understand all the known silver. Keep in mind, every solar panel that they make, 1.5 ounces of silver that is taken away forever. So, and you know, I don't want to get too deep into the whole silver play of this, because this is a coin. Now, that is the intrinsic value of this is crucial to its value. It is crucial to what you're going to do. The fact that this is indeed a pure silver coin, 1 ounce of pure silver, but then all of the other things. So from a collecting standpoint, I want to kind of let the cat out of the bag here for the next item. And I think it's really important, the 1986 American Silver Eagle. So it's, you know, like this, it's one of the new designs. That was the first design. But that coin, which we're going to sell here in a minute, you have it right there on your sheet. How much is it? The very next coin, same exact grade. $1,000. And what is the difference? The mintage is going to be about the same.
Yeah.
That coin just happens to be 30 years old.
Right, which
in Mint State 70, it's a $1,000 coin. Grade matters. Grade matters. This coin is certified perfect. Remember, in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth, and this coin is graded absolutely, positively perfect 70. We grade numismatic coins on a 70-point scale, 1 to 70, 70 being perfect. There's no 71, there's no 70.1. So the 1986 coin, which is the first year, is $999. We have a few of them. We'll spend a minute on it after.
And you'll sell every single one.
We'll sell every single one.
You know you will.
Now here's the interesting part. You go, well, this is the third year coin. Yep. Okay, well let me take the 1988 coin in Mint State 70. Okay. It's about $1,500. Okay. Any of those early coins, 86, 87, Lord. 88, 89, 90. Then the 96 in Mint State 70 is a, I don't know, $25,000 coin.
Right. So let me just put it in perspective.
Grade is important.
Grade is important. And then I'm going to have Mike kind of backtrack and just kind of give you some of the broad strokes again in case you're discovering coin collecting for the very first time. First of all, we are already well ahead of projections. So what they anticipated that we would sell in this hour, we're already way ahead of what they projected. Secondly, if you see, well, actually, you'll see it on the coin. This is the most restricted, it is the most limited edition for a New Year's. This is something that Mike Nezap, King Coins, does once a year and once a year only. It is, at least in my memory and frankly in his, the lowest edition or the smallest edition of first day of issue that we have ever seen. You know, and I'm just even speaking from my own personal experience. That being said, every time that Mike has done this, at least, you know, to my knowledge when I've been working with them, not only has it sold out, it is usually gone at the latest by 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon with a larger edition. And then that's before I think the silver shortages became more dominant.
That's only been about the last 2 or 3 years.
Right, that's a newer...
So now we're adding that in.
Right.
Now keep in mind, silver has gone up.
Right.
The coins are rarer. It's the same exact price we charged last year.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
$124.90. That's right, $124.95, same exact price we sold it for last year.
Wow.
Remember the certificate of authenticity. This is an $80 value. If you buy 10, you get 10 certificates. You can grade 40 coins. Okay? Understand that is a significant and ongoing part of the value. It's really, really important. It's why many people buy multiples, so that they can get the coins graded for free. It's really, really, really important, and it's done one time per year on this day with this coin. It's the only way you can get the 4 free coin certifications. The Red Oak presentation boxes, we used to do a lot of these. Everybody used to do a lot of things.
It's true.
These boxes used to be $12.95, what we retailed them for. They're $29.95. I pay over $12.95 to have these boxes made. By the thousands, we have to pay to do that, because we have not sacrificed any of the quality. It is all with those special magnetic hinges. I mean, it's got to hold the coin, and so you've got this great display for the coin as well. You've got over $100 in bonuses.
And extras, yeah.
The bonuses that are only today are over $100.
So 2 things I want to ask you. First of all, now, because you're the numbers guy, we're over 1,000 of these spoken for. That is far more than they anticipated. We do an encore presentation of this hour throughout the night. Would I be incorrect, in your own opinion, in saying you will probably be through a third, if not half, of the inventory by the time you come back?
I would estimate a third to a half.
By 8 a.m.?
By 8 a.m.
When you come back?
When I come back to do this. I'm anticipating several thousands of these gone. Now, when we had in the past 24,000, 22,000, 21,000, 17,000, 16,000, it wasn't as big of a deal.
Wasn't as perilous.
Right, but now at 9,700, we've been doing this about 10 minutes, give or take. We're 10, 11, 12% sold out in 10, 11, or 12 minutes. So do that math is what you're looking at.
Okay, one other question, and then I'm going to have Mike kind of, what I kind of do, I call it the highlight reel, where he comes back and, you know, gives you all the highlights and the salient points, especially if you're new to HSN. When Mike referenced coin collectors, you have to understand you can kind of shop like a coin dealer when you shop at HSN, and we'll talk about that throughout this show. You You are not limiting quantities.
We don't do that. I never limit quantities.
He's never done that, which, by the way, is not what normally happens in the world of coin collecting.
100%.
We're doing something called flex pay, which if you're new to HSN, those are interest-free payments. So understand, I mean, for 3 payments, put it on your PayPal, on your debit card, on any major credit card, you pay as you go. We still send you the coin. You're getting free shipping.
We trust you.
Right. No,
I mean, at the end of the day, we trust you.
And there's a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee.
Nobody does that in coins.
And see, so that's why, even if you're just discovering HSN or kind of using this as a foundation of knowledge for coin collecting, please understand this does not happen in the real world. And that's one of the reasons I always reference Andrew Lessman when Mike's out here, because first of all, the knowledge is you know, the most important. But the other thing about it is when we say, well, not all vitamins are created alike, coin collecting does not operate the way that we are operating and that Mike has allowed to partner with HSN to really introduce coin collecting to you for the very first time and use this information for what you will. I mean, whether it's the fact that every single year it has sold out well before prime time, whether every single year it has been a larger edition without the awareness of the global silver shortage that is just, you know, case in point. But if you only use this information for the fact, listen, we sell a lot, we present a lot of things here at HSN. I've purchased a lot of things here at HSN. You buy money, it's the purchase of no regrets. And I'll leave it at that. I mean, listen, the shoes, my shoes that are a little tight, even the car, the house, you know, it's like, oh man, the washer machine broke down. You bought money.
Well,
probably not regretting
let me go back to this. So, for instance, if we go back, I've been doing this for decades and decades and decades here. And as memory serves me, probably the very first coin that I did here was probably 2000 here.
Yeah.
2002.
I know.
Okay, I've been doing it since 1997. Okay, but here was probably 2002.
That sounds
right.
right.
About 2002. Yep. My price on this in 2002 was about $99. Okay, about $99, similar, this is what we do the same thing. Now you do the inflation part of from 2004 for 20 years. And you understand that that coin, by the way, is not $99. That 2002 coin in Mint State 70 is significantly more than $99. I remember I sold them in 2000, didn't happen to be here. We sold them at $99.
Yeah.
Those are $500, $600, $800, $900 coins now. Now I can't guarantee that, I'm not clairvoyant.
Right.
I can't guess the future with that, but I can tell you this, you'll have an ounce of silver no matter what, and in a world of a silver shortage, that's important. With the bonuses, you get it at absolutely a price nobody else on the planet can, there's nobody else that can sell you this. For $124.95 to give you 4 free coin certifications and a red oak presentation box. It is simply not possible. Now, people may take away this and only charge you $90 or $100.
Right.
But don't you want something to present it in? Don't you want $80 worth of free grading?
Yeah.
And if you do, there is no other option than buying this right here and right now. It's not an issue of value because nobody can touch the value. It's the best value in the marketplace when you fully value the respective extras that you have.
And again, and just this is where I call it the highlight reel, where you can guarantee it's perfect, it's perfection.
A independent third-party company has guaranteed that this was first day of issue. And by the way, the first allocation from the Mint, which is what this is gone.
Oh.
So it'll be the biggest allocation of the year. It is already sold out, not just here.
Okay.
I'm talking about worldwide. The American Silver Eagle is already sold out.
Oh, wow.
The Proof Silver Eagle, whenever they release it, is already sold out through their subscription program. So they're going to do a Proof Silver Eagle from the West Point Mint and the San Francisco Mint. They're already sold out. Right now, as we speak, you have no chance if you're not already on the list. Same thing with the Burnished Eagle. This is going to be even worse. That silver shortage is causing significant problems. The government will underproduce this, my estimate, by about 70%. They could sell 3 times more Eagles than what they do. Now, here's the functional aspect of that, and I know I don't have much time, is the premium. When the government sells these coins, ungraded and uncertified, they sell them at a premium to the silver price, to the spot price. They have never ever, the premium is at an all-time high. And not by 10% or 20%, but by like 300%, 400%. The shortage is real. Have the coins, guaranteed, 30-day money-back guarantee.
Yeah.
This is exactly where you want to be. And that's why we've got about 15% of the entire edition already sold.
In one show.
No, not even one show.
Oh, you're right.
One airing. Because we still have another airing in this show at the top of next hour.
So all I can tell you is, listen, money is one thing you never regret getting for yourself. Look at it that way.
Right.
This is not what they forgot. Like, even my niece, she's like, now, Aunt Shannon, what did you get me for Christmas again last year? And I spent a lot of money on her. And I'm like, I couldn't even remember. You give a coin, you give something like this, let alone the legacy of the grading certificates. And I say the legacy of the grading certificates because who knows what that coin that Grandpa gave you, or you had, you know, in that little bureau, or, you know, in your pocket. So that alone is another value-added story here. And I just have to stress, only as long as supplies last. I mean, this is a this day only. And when I say this day only, chances are not for most of the day. In fact, I'm gonna go on a limb here. With respect to everything else and all the other shows, when's your next 2-hour show? Is it at 11 o'clock in the morning?
10. 10 to 12.
I bet you by mid-afternoon these will all be gone. I mean, but you were giving a little sneak a peek of this.
I did. This is